Hello, Franklin Falcons. It's Mr. W here, and I'm getting another art lesson ready for you guys. For today's lesson, you're going to need 4 things. First, the almighty pencil. You should have one. You can also actually use a pen for this if you want to, but pencil is a lot easier in case you make a mistake because it has this awesome little eraser. We always make mistakes. So you need a pencil. This time you will need blank paper. You can do it on lined paper, but it doesn't look as well, but you'll need blank paper. So pencil, paper. You need a light source for this one. And what I mean by a light source is a flashlight, your cell phone light, or something like this work light, which is really bright. So this would work too. You need the light, you need the light because we're gonna be doing what's called shadow making, okay? You're gonna take an object, you're gonna shine that light on it, and you're gonna copy its shadow. The object I'm gonna use is this little pig. I found it laying around my house. It's from a board game. I figured it'd do a nice little shadow. I'm going to show you how to set it up. The object you can use can be anything. Anything that casts a shadow you can use, okay? So you're going to want to find that object, find your light source, get your paper, get your pencil ready, and then watch this video how to set it up so you know what to do. All right, Falcons, this is the tricky part, getting everything set up to work. So what you want to do is you want to take your object, put that on the paper first, okay? You might have to move it around a little bit, but once you get your light source out, then you'll be good to go. So to start, put your object right in the middle of the paper. Then you are going to take your light source. I'm going to try my work light first. We'll see how this one works. Turn it on a little less, and then I'm going to set this up right in front of the camera to see if I can get a shadow going. And let me make it a little brighter. So it might take you a couple times to get it all lined up and set up. Another easy thing you could do is the sun. If it's nice outside and you can run outside, and if the sun's at a right angle, it'll cast a perfect shadow. So you can go right outside on your porch, sidewalk, make sure you are following social distancing, staying 6 feet away from each other. It is okay to go outside to do this. Just make sure you're not close to anybody and keeping safe and clean. But if you look on the camera, I do have a nice little shadow on my paper right here. So I can see it well. It's a little blurry, but that's okay. So then what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to take my pencil, carefully, not to move the pig at all. And if you notice, I did have to move it down a little bit to get the shadow onto the paper. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to slowly follow its shadow. Then once your shadow is done, you're going to take the object away, and then we're going to do something new. You're going to take your pencil, and you're not going to hold it normal. You're going to hold it to the side. You want the little flat part on the paper, and what you're going to do is called shading, and you're going to shade it in. And there you go. There is my pig shadow. All right, guys, I really enjoy this art activity. It's fun because all you need is a pencil and paper and an object to do it. You don't have to get really creative. You're not drawing on your own. It's really simple to do, and you can get really cool looking shadow shapes with this. You can try different objects and see what kind of shapes you can make. If you are doing this outside, if you go out in the morning and do one and then do one later in the afternoon, it's going to be completely different. So try moving those shapes around, try making a couple different ones with the same object, see what kind of shadows you can make. Go ahead, send them to your homeroom teacher on Microsoft Teams, Class Dojo, Remind, whatever app your teacher is using. I want to see them. Remember, it's important to know that you like the art. Doesn't matter what other people think. You have to like it, and then it's good. So let me see what you guys make. See you guys later.